Good morning, student. Welcome to new session of economics. There is structure and dynamics of Indian agriculture. In fifth semester, there is one course of economics, that is Econ 355. Course title is Structure and Dynamics of Indian Agriculture. Course credit 2+1, that is total 3 credits. In today's session, we see the total course content. In that, first of all, we see the theory syllabus. In this course, we see first topic, that is place of agriculture in national economy in comparison with other countries. The weightage for this topic is 7%. After that, second topic, that is pattern of land holding. In this topic, we see the meaning of agricultural holding, economic, basic, optimum and family holdings, then size of pattern of holding in India, and also we study the categories of holding and number of holdings and area operated in India. After that, third topic, that is subdivision and consolidation of land holding. In this topic, we study meaning, definition, advantages and disadvantages of fragmentation. Also, we see the causes and remedies of fragmentation. Then subdivision of holding. Also, in the same topic, we see the consolidation, in which we study the meaning, definition of consolidation, then consolidation through cooperative societies, cooperative movement and restriction on fragmentation and subdivision of land. Next topic is agricultural productivity. In this topic, we see the trends in pre-independence and post-independence. After that, causes and consequences of low productivity in India, and also in same topic, we see the suggestion to increase the production. After that, next topic, that is different types of revolutions in India. So in this topic, we see the different types of revolution in India, in which we see the rainbow revolution, in which it includes production of oilseed, milk, fish, shrimps, meat or tomato, fruits, apple, fertilizer, eggs, etc. Okay, next topic is green revolution. In this topic, we covered the new strategies in development of Indian agriculture. In the same topic, we covered the important features of green revolution, then achievements and failures of green revolution, second green revolution or evergreen revolution. After that, next topic, that is high yielding variety program. In this topic, we see high yielding varieties, then role of seed, irrigation, fertilizer, plant protection, mechanization, transport, capital and human labor related to high yielding variety program. After that, next topic is irrigation development in agriculture. In this topic, we covered irrigation development in agriculture and impact of irrigation. Also, in same topic, we cover the problems and possibilities of future development. After that, next topic, that is farm mechanization. So, in this farm mechanization topic, we cover the meaning, definition of farm mechanization, also the types, scopes, advantages and disadvantages of farm mechanization. After that, next topic is 5-year plans. So in this 5-year plan topic, we see the salient features of 5-year plans, then different plan periods, outlay, share, growth rates and achievements in different plan periods in the field of agriculture. After that, next point, that is Niti Aayog. So in this topic we cover the history of Planning Commission, then Niti Aayog, organization, working and role for agriculture development. Okay, after that, next topic, that is place of agriculture in national planning. So in this topic we see the place of agriculture in national planning. After that, next topic, that is problems of food security. In this topic we cover the meaning, definition, dimensions, importance of Indian food security system. Also in same topic we cover buffer stock, then PDS, that is public distribution system, problems and suggestions for achieving food security. Okay, after theory syllabus we just overlook the practical syllabus. So in that first practical is on Indian agriculture scenario and its SWOT analysis. Second practical, it is on all India production of milk, eggs, meat and wool production. Third practical, it is on all India fish production. Then next practical, that is wool and silk production status in India. After that, next practical is on livestock census. Then India's agricultural export potential. After that, next practical is on measures being adopted to increase the production. And last practical, it is on demographic profile of Indian population. Okay, this is all about practical syllabus. After practical syllabus, just there are different textbooks and reference book. So for this course we can use different textbook and reference book. In that first book, that is Agricultural Problems of India, which is written by Memoria CB, we can use this book. Then after that, Agricultural Economics by S. Subba Reddy. Next book, that is Indian Economy by Rudra Datta and KPM Sundaram. Also we use different website and e-books for this course. Okay, so this is all about Econ 355, that is structure and dynamics of Indian agricultural course and its syllabus. Okay, thank you all.